UltraGuard 552 is a factory mutual, also known as an FM approved product. Can you help explain what that FM approval is?
FM, factory mutual, is a prescribed set of standards that a hydraulic oil has to go through, and they have to pass certain tests in terms of flammability, flame propagation, in order to be listed as fire resistant. So a normal hydraulic fluid could not be factory mutual fire resistant.
Knowing that the UltraGuard 552 is a polyester type fluid, which comes with great pump life, great lubricity, solubility is good, but there's one term that seems to keep popping up, is the term around biodegradable.
Right. Biodegradability is a difficult term, particularly in the United States, because there is no actual standard that's been established for biodegradability in the United States. However, there is testing that can be performed on a product to determine how much a product will degrade over a specified period of time. And generally, if something is considered 70% biodegradable over 28 days, it's considered generally biodegradable.
Now, after explaining biodegradability, one of the other terms that does pop up is renewable.
Well, it's certainly true that many renewable products or products based on renewable resources are more readily biodegradable, but they're not the same thing. Renewable simply means that the product can be reassembled from materials that can be grown as opposed to mined or drilled.
In the industry, UltraGuard 552 has successfully replaced multiple different products like synthetics, water glycols, and mineral oils. Can you help explain and differentiate those different products?
Sure. Water glycol are the most different. They can be fire resistant by the fact that they're diluted with water. Although not all water dilutable hydraulic oils are factory mutual approved. In the synthetic, there are many types of synthetic chemicals, synthetic oils and esters, polyalkylene glycols that can also be formulated into a factory mutual approved product. And then in mineral oil, by itself, mineral oil really can't pass the normal rigor of factory mutual testing. But they can all be replaced by UltraGuard 552 by nature of the fact that it is a superior anti-wear hydraulic fluid. So if a customer is going to transition to UltraGuard 552, what are they most concerned about?
Well, in the industry, what I hear is the biggest concern is right around seal compatibility. A lot of the systems are, coming from synthetics, or they're converting from a mineral-based oil type product to get to the approval of FM approved. And one of the main seal compatibility discussions is around generally they're using like the Buna N type seals. So what we found through years of experience and testing is the UltraGuard 552 has very similar characteristics to a mineral oil, these type seals. But knowing the industry and the temperatures and the atmosphere, cleanliness levels, one of the industry standards that's getting shifted towards is the Viton type seals. That helps them extend their mean time between failures.
Joel, I understand what the laboratory does in terms of compatibility testing to support a transition to UltraGuard, but how does the field team support the customer in that change?
Yeah, generally what we'll do is, we'll go on site with the customers and sit down with them and discuss what their goals and objectives are for the project. We need to understand where they want to go and how they want to get there. So we look at a conversion plan, we start to build that, we investigate the system, make sure that our products are a good fit. One thing that it does do is after the investigation, we definitely utilize the Benz laboratory to support samples and understand compatibility of the products that we're going to replace.
And I know that sometimes we go in on top of an old fluid and sometimes it's completely replaced. How do you make that decision?
Well, that decision is definitely decided on because of the chemistry of the products. That's where the Benz lab really helps out. They do some testing, internal testing, to be able to decide if the products are going to be compatible or if they're completely not. And then that helps us make the decision on if a system needs to be dumped and recharged or we can go on top. But that's part of the whole process, and what we do to help our customers is build a written plan for them, sit down with them, kind of discuss the procedures so that they follow them. And then, as a follow-up, we implement a laboratory sampling program
Right.
and build some frequencies so that their systems run clean and efficient.